I will speak to him like a saucy lackey, and under that habit, play the knave with him. Do you hear, Forester?
Very well. What would you?
I pray you, what is't? O'clock.
Well, you should ask me what time of day. There's no clock in the forest.
Then there is no true lover in the forest. Else, sighing every minute and groaning every hour would detect the lazy foot of time as well as the clock.
And why not the swift foot of time? Had not that been as proper?
By no means, sir. Time travels in diverse paces with diverse persons. I'll tell you who time ambles withal, who time trots withal, and who time gallops withal.
I prithee, who doth he trot withal?
Marry, he trots hard with a young maid, between the contract of her marriage and the day it is solemnized. If the interim be but a se'nnight, time's pace is so hard that it seems the length of 7 years.
Who ambles time withal?
With a priest that lacks Latin, and a rich man that hath not the gout. For the one sleeps easily because he cannot study, and the other lives merrily because he feels no pain.
Well, who doth he gallop withal?
With a thief to the gallows. For though he goes as softly as foot can fall, he thinks himself too soon there.
Where dwell you, pretty youth?
With this shepherdess, my sister, here in the skirts of the forest.
Your accent is something finer than you could purchase in so removed a dwelling.
I have been told so of many, but indeed
Old.
Bold?
Old.
Old?
Religious.
Delicious. Religious uncle of mine taught me to speak. One that knew courtship too well, for there he fell in love. I have heard him read many lectures against it, and I, thank God, I am not a woman, to be touched with so many giddy offenses as he hath generally taxed their whole sex withal.
Well, can you remember any of the principal evils that he laid to the charge of women?
Nah. I will not cast away my physic, but on those that are sick. There is a man haunts the forest that abuses our young plants with carving Rosalind on their barks. If I can meet that fancy monger, I'd give him some good counsel.
But I am he that is so love-shaped. Well, I pray you, tell me your remedy.
There is none of my uncle's marks upon you. He taught me how to know a man in love.
Well, what were his marks?
A lean cheek, which you have not. An unquestionable spirit, which you have not. Your sleeve unbuttoned, your shoe untied, and everything about you demonstrating a careless desolation, but you are no such man. You are rather a point device in your accoutrements, as loving yourself than seeming the lover of any other.
Fair youth, would I could make thee believe I love.
Me believe it. You may as soon make her that you love believe it. But, in good sooth, are you he that hangs the verses on the trees wherein Rosalind is so admired?
I swear I am that he, that unfortunate he.
But are you so much in love as your rhymes speak?
Well, neither rhyme nor reason can express how much.
Oh, love is merely a madness. And I tell you, deserves as well a dark house and a whip as madmen do. And the reason they are not so punished and cured is because the lunacy is so ordinary that the whippers are in love too. Yet I profess curing it by counsel.
What, did you ever cure any so?
Yes, one. And in this manner. He was to imagine me his love, his mistress. And I set him every day to woo me. At which time would I, being but a moonish youth, grieve, be effeminate, changeable, longing and liking, proud, fantastical, apish, inconstant, full of tears, full of smiles, would now like him, now loathe him, then entertain him, then forswear him, now weep for him, then spit at him, that I drave my suitor from his mad humor of love and thus I cured him. And this way will I take upon me to wash your liver as clean as a sound sheep's heart, that there shall not be one spot of love in't.
I would not be cured, youth.
I would cure you, if you would but call me, Rosalind, and come every day to my court and woo me.
No. By the faith of my love, I will. Tell me where it is.
Go with me to it, and I'll show it you. And by the way, you shall tell me where in the forest you live. Will you go?
With all my heart, good youth.
Nay, you must call me Rosalind.